Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell, we are no longer in Texas. We actually have landed back here in Vegas. Our flight landed at 10:15. We're currently at the Cosmo. We visited here plenty of times, but we've actually never stayed at the Cosmo. This is our first time where we're going to be staying here. It's a little bit too early to check in our bags, so we left them with the bell desk, but I wanted to bring y'all along on our first lunch. We're going over to TAI FUNG over at the ARIA Casino. I hope you'll join us, and let's go. We are venturing through the Cosmopolitan Casino right now at the moment. It's a little bit loud in here, so I'm hoping that y'all can hear us. We both got some lavalier mics this time. We have our little Rode video mics check on. Loud noises! So hopefully y'all can hear us better during this trip, but we're excited. We've never been to TAI FUNG. I've heard a lot about the soup dumplings, so we'll let you know once we get there. Passing by the chandelier bar. Love seeing it every time, so pretty. Coming in clutch with the Stairmaster workout right before lunch. We've not had breakfast yet, but you know, no better time for dumplings than for technically Texas breakfast time.
You know the deal, you gotta feed the cameraman.
Do have to feed the cameraman?
Yeah.
Making our way to the ARIA. Right now we're in the crystal shops. This looks pretty cool. Jose Andres group concept. Very interesting, I like it. If you can see behind us, they just started to put out all the fall harvest stuff. I'm obsessed because fall and Halloween is literally my favorite. And I do want to say, I don't remember the last time that I was in the ARIA, but it smells like a Lush bath bomb in here.
It's beautiful in here.
Oh my gosh.
Open.
Whatever the scent is that they pump in here is wow. So anyways, let's continue.
Is that the guy from Ice Age?
Oh my gosh.
Sir, can we get a photo?
All right, y'all, so we've made it over here to ARIA Casino at TAI FUNG. We have a 12 p.m. reservation. We're a little bit early, so we're just gonna kind of poke around and hang out a little bit. But I'm really excited to try their soup dumplings here. I've heard a lot of great things about the food, so I can't wait to share that with y'all. We did make a reservation online. I don't know if it's really necessary per se for lunch, but I know that during peak times, Vegas can get crazy. So I always do recommend to make a reservation if you do know which places that you do want to visit. Okay, so I take it back. I do recommend making a reservation because again, we're here about 20 minutes early ahead of our time and there already is a line. So just to let you know, I would recommend a reservation.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's worth coming here to visit for sure. We just got seated here at TAI FUNG. We are sitting at the counter space here. So it's kind of nice. We get to look out onto everything. It's really spacious here in the restaurant. I like the vibe. Lots of open windows and I really like the seating. We were watching them roll out some soup dumplings when we walked in, which is really cool to see. And I think Kale's gonna get started with a Sapporo. I am probably just gonna get an iced tea to start. They do have a couple different iced tea options I'm looking at here. They have a honey milk tea, matcha milk tea, and it looks like you can add boba to these too. So if you're into boba, you can add that to your tea. And also just for reference, again, the iced green tea that I got is $7 and then the Sapporo draft that Kale's getting is $10. But they give you a full menu list here. You can just kind of go through and check out some of the things that you'd like to order. We were recommended to try the pork shalom bao, so I think we're going to be trying that today. Notice we did get a dessert already. We have not even eaten, and we do have a dessert check marked. All right, so we just got our drinks. Kale has his Sapporo, looks very nice. And this is the fresh orange ice cream tea, so cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh, that's really good.
Great Sapporo.
This is actually really good. I was craving just something simple. Ice cream tea with orange in it definitely hits the spot. And a bit of a bonus.
Bonus drink.
Yeah, bonus drink. I did not order a drink, but this is a lychee mojito that was dropped off. So our server said that we could keep it, and I'm gonna give it a try now.
Thank you.
cannot complain. And a little bonus drink here. Wanna try?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's refreshing.
It is very refreshing. It was a fun surprise.
Good mojito. Goose said I had to try this.
It's really refreshing.
Whoa.
Right? I know.
Like a sparkly orange juice.
I know. It's got a little fun zest to it. It really did.
Very good.
No, that's worth it. And it's not overly sweet. I like that too. Just honestly a good, fresh, refreshing iced tea. I can't really say anything else besides that. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's very nice. All right, our first order has arrived here. Very steamy. This is the pork shalom bao that our waitress Monica had recommended to us. Soup dumplings. Very, very good. And you have your little dish here that they bring with some ginger. Kale just added some soy sauce to his. This is little soup spoon, chopsticks. And they are bringing us a fork just to have this back up here.
Awesome.
So we have the pork shalom bao here to try first. I'll try to add in the prices too once I'm able to review the menu and then I can show y'all. But we're gonna try one. Cheers. What?
Whoa.
That was delicious.
That was amazing.
Kale's serving us up right now with some hot and sour soup to start.
Out of my goblet.
Yeah, really comes in a huge goblet here. So again, you have soy sauce, there's some vinegar at the table, and I think there's some red chili over here, so I'm gonna get into that real quick. And with this next one, I think I might dip some in the vinegar. Pork shalom bao, giving it a little dunky dunk. Hopefully y'all can see that a little bit. Cheers. Oh, I like that.
Yeah? Do a taste test for the hot and sour. Big hot and sour soup fans, so let's see how it is. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Yeah.
Really nice flavor.
10 out of 10.
Definitely a good amount of heat coming through, but not overwhelming. I really like that.
I'll be off camera slurping.
At least he's honest, right? Okay, we're on to our last two pork shalom bao. Grab it here. Oh, Kale went for the hot and sour soup dip. All right, I'll try that. See what's up. Cheers. Cleared them out. I think that took a whopping 4 minutes. So definitely order those. Pork shalom bao. This is one order of pork buns. These are not messing around. Steamy.
Those are some big buns.
Yeah, they are. Pork bun. Give it a little dunk. That spicy sauce.
Cheers.
Cheers. I haven't gotten to the pork portion yet, but it's very good. The bun itself is very light and pillowy. I'm gonna dip it in some of your soy.
The soup is amazing. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes,
Oh, yes.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay, now I'm getting to the pork portion. Okay. Really good. That chili oil on the table is a nice little kick. These are nice. Good way to
Very
start
good.
off. We're gonna finish these out and then I'll show y'all our next thing right after that. All right, I just wanted to flip the camera around and show y'all what we currently have going on. These are the minced pork noodles right here. Over here we have the shrimp and pork dumplings. And he said to give it a good mix in that sauce, so those are looking very tasty. And then over here we have the kimchi and pork dumplings, my bad. Those just arrived to the table, super steamy. Very excited. All right, so these are the shrimp and pork wontons. We'll see if I can
You're gonna drop
What's up?
that.
Slippery little sucker, as you'd say in Pretty Woman.
Slippery little suckers.
And
Cheers.
a cheers. Those are fabulous.
Wow.
That sauce that the shrimp and the pork dumplings are in. Dumplings are wontons.
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 Dumpling.
Right, getting the two mixed up. Are
Dumpling.
delicious. Yeah, so Kale has got with him the kimchi and pork dumpling. That's what I have next. Those are good. I'd have to say my favorite so far that we've tried is that shrimp and pork. Those. So far, that's my number one pick. We'll give these noodles a try, and then I'll know for sure, but so far, it's number one for me. What about you?
Pork bun. Definitely the pork bun.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the hot and sour soup. The soup? Fourth bowl.
And the pork buns were the size of baseballs, so that's also another perk they have going for it. And a little update on my free bonus drink here, the lychee mojito. It's very nice. I like this a lot. Kale's enjoying his Sapporo on draft. We will bring you more in just a minute. Now we are getting into the minced pork and noodles. I'm gonna have to get some pork in a second because the noodles are right on top, but here we go. Good noodles.
Really good noodles.
Let's get some of the pork.
Whoa.
I think once we get into it more with the sauce, but the noodles are really tasty. It's a nice dish. I'm just gonna give you an up close of still what is to be my favorite at the moment. The shrimp and pork wonton. Let's see if it'll get that. Hopefully, there it is. Okay. This thing is fantastic. We have officially finished off the wontons and the dumplings. Kale's making some decent work here of the pork noodles. Get it, Kale? And we will come back here shortly, and we have one final dish planned that we want to show you. All right, I caught Kale here mid hot and sour soup slurp. Perfect timing. I just wanted to let y'all know I really like how they space everything out. So in total, I think we ordered like 7 to 8 dishes, but they just kind of bring everything out as it comes, kind of family style where you can just pick and choose. And it's really nice because you get to try a bunch of different dishes here and kind of see which one's your favorite. I was just reading through on the chopsticks here. So it says for the soup dumplings, okay, hopefully y'all can see that. It says for the soup dumplings, you're supposed to poke it to release the broth and then place it in your spoon to slurp. We just kind of shoved them in our mouths and it was excellent, but we did not read the instructions on that. But, you know, it was still a great experience. All right, so our final item has arrived. These are the chocolate and mochi xiaolongbao. Have Kale do a little taste test here to show you the inside. Cheers, love.
Cheers.
Wow. Let me try to get that to focus. Oh my goodness. That is loaded in there. So awesome. How is it?
That might be my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it comes with 6 per order.
You're gonna like that.
Do you recommend eating the whole thing at once or
They're
kind of...
hot, but trying to bite it in half, not a great idea.
I'm gonna try and see what happens. Good thing I'm wearing black, so hopefully this, if it goes on me, it should be fine.
Yeah.
That's worth your time.
10 out of 10.
For sure.
We'll be right back.
So just some final thoughts with y'all. I kind of wanted to share the pricing of everything. So again, we started with 2 drinks. The Sapporo was $10. The fresh orange green tea was $7. We got 7 food items. The first one was the hot and sour soup that was $16.50. Did come in a pretty big bowl, so plenty to share if you're in a group.
It was a big bowl.
Yeah, I'd say like you can honestly share that with 3 to 4 people. Like the 2 of us, it was a lot of soup, but it was very tasty. Our second food item was the pork xiaolongbao. It came with 6, I believe.
Yeah.
And that was $12.50. And then our third food item was the kimchi and pork dumplings. Those again were also 6 for $13. After that was the pork buns. 2 of those big baseball-sized pork buns were $10. The shrimp and pork spicy wonton, $19. Those came with a total of 6 in that nice sauce you got to mix around. The minced pork noodle, that was $16.50. And then our dessert was the chocolate and mochi xiaolongbao, that was $16.50. So everything in total with a 20% tip was $155.33, which I think is pretty fair. Again, we are ARIA here on the Strip. And I know that TAI FUNG does have a bunch of different locations here in the States. This is our first time trying it here. I really like it. Again, I really love how when you're walking in, you can kind of see them making the dumplings and rolling everything out. So that's a really cool experience. And we weren't expecting to sit here at the counter. It was kind of like a last minute change they had to do for our seating, but this is great.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I really like looking out. You got a lot of natural light coming in and just a fun little spot for lunch.
So, top 3.
Okay, so if I had to pick top 3 out of the things we've had, I would say the number 1 for me is still that shrimp and pork spicy wonton. Yeah, it was definitely number 1. Number 2 does have to be the chocolate and mochi. And honestly, number 3, which I'm still enjoying right now, is this orange green tea. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because we just got off the plane, but this is so refreshing and it's really, really good without being too sweet. So those are my top 3.
Number 1's the chocolate mochi. It was amazing.
Yeah.
How they got that much chocolate and those little guys.
That's true. It was like a little explosion.
Number 2 was probably the hot and sour soup. And then 3 was the pork and rice. Or pork and soup.
Oh, I was like, did he order another dish without me knowing?
No, the pork and noodles.
Yeah, those were really good. I liked the sauce. And we actually did end up putting some of like the shrimp and pork dumpling sauce on that dish. And that was
the way to go.
Yeah, that was a solid choice. So I'm glad that y'all joined us here for lunch. Thank you for joining us on our first meal back here in Sin City. I have lots more Vegas content I'm going to be sharing while we're here for the next few couple days. So stay tuned if you would like to catch us on some more Vegas videos. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel for more. And see y'all in the next one. Bye y'all.